Well, good afternoon and welcome back. Well, that was a very exciting morning, and I know that the speakers that we're having this afternoon will definitely keep that momentum. As Eva said, I'm Vice President of Community Initiatives at the Toronto Community Foundation, and one of my great pleasures there is to work with a very large collaboration to produce our annual Quality of Life report called Toronto's Vital Signs. This report looks at 11 different yet interconnected issue areas. And that's very important when we look at issues like transportation, which we call getting around in the report because there are many ways of getting around. We can't talk about transportation without talking about the environment or without talking about health. When each hour daily spent in our cars increases the likelihood of obesity by about 6%. When traffic congestion costs each Torontonian about $555 annually in lost time and additional vehicle operating costs and accidents and emissions. And that Toronto is still struggling, although improving, with our air quality. So when we're looking at these interconnected issues, we also look for innovative organizations that are seeing the big picture and coming up with terrific solutions. Our mission at the Toronto Community Foundation is to connect philanthropy with community needs and opportunities. And we work with almost 400 individual families to build endowments for the long term, and we invest the return on the endowments in community organizations. We use our Toronto's Vital Signs report as our guide for this kind of strategic grant making. Eva Ligeti's foresight and passion inspired us 4 years ago to provide Clean Air Partnership with our first strategic transportation grant. Clean Air Partnership was wanting to create an action plan to kickstart a very promising initiative for advancing safer cycling and walking in Toronto, which became known as TCAT. In the following 2 years, we supported TCAT's research projects on bike lanes, on-street parking and the impact it may or may not have on commercial business, and a comprehensive comparison study looking at how Toronto fares internationally against other cities implementing cycling and pedestrian-friendly policies. Last fall, Nancy Smith-Lee, director of TCAT, was selected to be one of our vital people. Very well known to all of us here as an effective collaborator and a regional thinker, Nancy continues to bring many stakeholders together around the acceptance of complete street concepts. And most recently this spring, TCAT has been selected to receive a Vital Ideas grant, as you saw in your packages, for their high impact work around promoting complete streets. This grant will support the development and production of Complete Streets by Design visual resource. And I think from the speakers we heard from this morning, we see how important it is to not only speak to people